Nothing could have prepared us for Hong Kong. The tiny hotels, the insanely good food, the stimulation overload, the Disneyland. In this video, we'll explore Hong Kong for 4 full days, showing you the good,
this food is just blowing my mind,
and the struggles.
This is the smallest room we've ever stayed in, ever.
As Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China, this technically is our 36th country on our journey to 50, and this place did not stop surprising us for the entire time we were here.
Ready to go to Hong Kong?
let's do it. We're super delirious and tired, but people are very nice so far.
Oh, I feel good. I love going to countries where public transit's easy.
After a confusing public transit system, we made it to downtown Hong Kong, and we're staying at the Philippine hostel. We're gonna put our stuff away and then maybe get some food. Some first impressions right out the gate. People are dressed so nicely here. And number 2, the buildings are so big. And it seems like there's just malls everywhere. Like in every single building, there's an escalator going up with store signs. People carry around these sun hats. What did I call them?
Sun hats.
Umbrellas. The sun is really strong here and I don't think they want to get burned. Number 2, it's super hot here. We're here September 11th and I feel like it's probably 85 degrees.
It's really hot.
And number 3, they have a bunch of these like buses that are double deckers. So our hotel's on top of the Chungking Mansion, which is this like super busy marketplace. There's 3 different elevators. So these are all hotels, but we're going to the Philippine hostel. Yeah, like all those are guest house.
I think there's a solid,
And all these are.
maybe a solid 20 to 40
Yeah, there's probably
guest
30
house
hotels.
in one building. You can see who's in the elevator right now.
They have live cameras. Teeny tiny elevators. Said what, C4? Hello.
In which guest house?
Philippine hostel?
Alright, very quick room tour considering this is the smallest room we've ever stayed in, ever, in our travels. We have 2 beds here, a mirror, air conditioning.
I love our little TV, check it out. For reference, that's how big my hand is, so it's like 2 hands across. Oh, you missed our bedside table.
Oh yeah, we also have a bedside table, some mugs, and we have a fridge. The bathroom, we have a toilet, sink, a shower head that you just use while in the bathroom because there isn't enough space for a shower.
Shower bathroom, classic Asia.
Classic Asia. And that's about it.
So we actually got this place for a screaming deal. It's only $30 USD a night. Oh my gosh, I fit! I'm 6'3" and I actually fit. I feel like I'm Harry Potter underneath the stairs, you know? Hong Kong, like, space is just such a commodity here. It's, I think, the 4th or 5th most dense living city. It's like top 5 in the whole world, so like...
This is fine though, for a couple days.
Yeah, it'll work.
Alright, let's go explore Hong Kong and get some food.
Yes, please.
I said no gracias. Feeling as soon as we hit a different country, no matter what, it's always Spanish. Even though it's not.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing.
It's definitely overwhelming coming from like Sydney where there was just a lot more space than people. Being here where there's a lot more people than space is an adjustment, but it's also way more colorful and dramatic, and it's super exciting to be here.
Guess Hong Kong people like baseball? I don't know if it's as big as like Japan, but and they're the only 3 teams I saw whose merch you can buy is Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Red Sox. Where the heck are the Mariners, my Seattle team? Is that the smallest McDonald's entrance you've ever seen or what? And then it's just underground, there's stairs.
I'd say like a huge percentage of the places we're trying to find or like that we see on Google Maps is not on the first floor.
So we're trying to go that way, and we realized that there's no crosswalks, and it says all pedestrians must use subway crosswalks. So you have to go underground to cross the street, and it is right here. A lot of new things here in Hong Kong. So confusing. How do we get out of here? I think this goes further into it.
No, there's got to be a way out.
That marks the second time already today that we've gotten lost in a mall in a subway station. See, like, they just make it hard to leave. They just want you to buy stuff, I think. Excuse me, do you know where Kung Tak Lam, Shanghai?
Oh!
Yeah. Okay, so they have the restaurants, like, labeled in the parking garage. So that's the one we're going to. That's how we get in the building? What the heck? I guess this will work, eh?
This isn't gonna
No, this doesn't go up to the... Now we're in the basement.
We have to take an elevator to go to where we need to take an elevator.
Yeah, this is the elevator to the main elevator. That's what you get when you live in a vertical society. Excuse me. Aha, this looks like a main lobby. These are the elevators we want. Okay. 7, nice. We made it to the correct elevator.
These malls are quite fancy.
They are, and they're everywhere. Yeah, we just found this place on Google like 2 seconds ago. It does, white table.
No English.
Yeah, we need to learn some Cantonese, eh? Ah, thank you. 谢谢, no?
不客气，不客气。
Bakasi.
Yeah.
Bakasi. We came in kind of blindly, just didn't even think about the fact that we wouldn't be able to speak English, and I'm realizing we need to learn some Cantonese quick. Language barrier is big. Having a little bit of a Hong Kong tea. It's like the first thing they asked us when we sat down.
It's authentic. The thing about Asian restaurants is that you don't know what they are, and you might not be able to say them in their language, but you can point at the pictures because they always have pictures.
And that's what we're gonna do. One these?
Yes.
Wow. She said, thank you.
It's been a while since I used chopsticks, so let's see if I can do it. So I got the Szechuan noodles. I heard that they were spicy. Wyatt just told me that they're really spicy though, so let's see. Oh. You can't go wrong with noodles and a nice red spicy sauce when you're in Asia, I feel like. Yum! This is exactly what I wanted when we were coming out to get food, and I'm satisfied. It definitely is spicy, but it kind of has a sweetness to it that I really like. The noodles are cooked to perfection.
Yeah, so I got the pan-fried noodle with truffle and mixed mushrooms. Look at that portobello right there. It just looks like a fillet of steak. Man, I suck at this chopstick thing though. How mei is delicious.
Homemade. Thank you.
Homemade.
Homemade.
We're also gonna try a fried red bean paste dumpling. Check that out. I feel like Kung Fu Panda. I want to fight over this dumpling. It's sweet on top, so it's like got this awesome sweetness and then this like proteininess inside of it. That is phenomenal. Not even like exaggerating for the camera right now. This food is just blowing my mind.
When we ordered that, I was not expecting it to be sweet. It kind of reminds me of like funnel cake in the US, yet the inside is like bean texture. It's like a dessert, and the powdered sugar is really good. I have always said that normally when you travel to places, this might be a hot take, but I think Americans can do like the different versions of other places pretty much well, if not better. But Asia is the one exception. Everywhere we've been in Asia has been...
They exceed the US.
Yes. Amazing. Stellar. The best. How much is it?
407 Hong Kong dollars.
Alrighty. Let's get out of here.
Thank you.
ATM.
Okay, that's the restaurant we just went to, Kung Tak Lam. If there's anyone out there who wants an amazing meal in Hong Kong, it's also all vegetarian. One thing I just noticed is that all taxis are red with white tops. So different from the yellow taxis we have in the United States, at least New York. Look at these like alien looking fans.
Love it.
So Hong Kong has their own currency. And it seems like you can use cash for like a lot of things, and we're just gonna need it while we're here. So we got two 500s, and look at how cool they are. Look at that. You have like a gargoyle lion head on one side.
Our American US dollars are just not as cool.
I know, right?
Kind of lame.
Look at all like, there's holographics. Bro, that Hong Kong sun is brutal.
It's hot.
It's hot. But right now we can see, if you just look over there, that skyline is Hong Kong Island. When we explore more of Hong Kong, we'll like hopefully hike up above and then be able to see all of Hong Kong. Also, fun fact about Hong Kong, it's the only city or country, I think, in the entire world that you can say without moving your lips or your tongue. Try it right now. Hong Kong.
Cool, little anime store.
Hi, 7-Eleven?
Several in the same here.
Ah, I see it. Okay, thank you.
So we came to 7-Eleven because in Asia, they have like amazing food at the 7-Elevens and like the convenience stores. And our favorite egg salad sandwiches are in the Japan ones. And we wanted to know if there were some in the Hong Kong 7-Elevens, but we're not gonna get them today.
One, because we just had that huge meal, and two, because they're sold like 1/2 egg salad and 1/2 like ham sandwich.
Thank you. 11,
Yeah, thank you.
489.
Wow, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Oh my word, this is so good.
We got some smaller bills too. Just look how colorful they are. 10, 20, 50, 100. And then also the coins are kind of cool. They're like ribbed. You see that? I mean, that's 2 Hong Kong dollars right there. A little underground supermarket. Yeah, this is an Indian market.
Goes so much deeper than we thought.
Whoa. I feel like the city must just go like
Careful.
3 stories down into the ground and then 10 stories up.
After jet lag forced us into an early night sleep, we were very refreshed for a big day of exploring all the top things to do here in Hong Kong. We just looked up a big list on Google, and first up,
We're going to the Cup Noodles Museum. I'm so excited. I love ramen.
120.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Why, look, we get face masks.
Your cup noodles, girl.
So apparently in the 1950s, Japan was suffering from food shortage. So Mr. Momo Fuko Ando thought, we need a way to get ramen quickly made at home with just hot water. And that's where the cup of noodles began.
so if they were actually created in Japan, you may be confused why there's a cup noodles museum in Hong Kong. So were we, but after reading a bunch of the plaques, we learned that China and Hong Kong are among the top consumers of instant noodles in the entire world. And they are a staple food in many Hong Kong households. And so it makes sense that there's a museum here.
So we're designing our own cup?
Yes.
Hey, that's so fun.
You can go to the Cup of Noodles Museum and make your own cups. You get to decorate them however you want. And then there's like a noodle bar where you can choose all the different ingredients that you want. And then you get to take it home with you.
Is this my mask?
Yep. Are you gonna wear that the whole time?
What? Wear what? What are you talking about?
I can't take you seriously with your hat on.
All right, start a war in the comments. Whose is better?
Wyatt and Reyka, I drew on the letters. I put a little noodle that leads into a big bowl of ramen.
Subscribe to Wyatt and Reyka. The cute little YouTube sign.
Now we're gonna choose between 4 meats and then you get 4 different toppings.
I feel like I'm gonna run into something with this, like no peripheral vision.
Makes me
I'm gonna start wearing this
nervous.
all the time. Oh, they're putting the lid.
Putting the lid on. That's so cool.
Yeah, wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Oh, they're bagging them.
I feel like they just went the extra mile with every part of this. They saran wrapped it, heated it so it shrank. That's like the extra mile. Here, let's sit in a cup of noodles. We're in a cup of noodles. Thank you. Thank you. How was that?
That was so fun, really fast. Oh my word, if you pay the 60 Hong Kong for 30 minutes, they're no joke, 30 minutes. They are going to keep you going. But it was very fun. Let's move on.
If you missed our first vlog, it was crazy how many times we got lost inside of these Hong Kong malls that are everywhere. It's so confusing. How do we get out of here?
No, there's gotta be a way out.
There's just a mall in every building pretty much, and the exit signs are not easily found.
We're getting toothpaste because the airport in Australia snagged ours, and Cetaphil lotion because you just need some. And they have self-checkout here. So fancy. We're now at Kowloon Park, and it is very beautiful. A lot of birds, flowers, trees.
Hey, kitty. No, 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 don't go. Whoa. I must say, after the crazy urban cityscape that is Hong Kong when walking around, it is so nice to just have a natural respite with trees, to actually hear a bird song. Look at this is a literal turtle. Hey, little dude. I can hear the birds, but I can't see them. You're right in the perfect position. Okay, so Hong Kong has a ton of different types of food. Their cuisine is kind of like a mix of all the different people. And one of the types of food they have is Indian food. We're getting saravana, pure veg. Indian food is probably my favorite food in the entire world.
So we got chana masala and aloo gobi. Aloo gobi are potatoes and cauliflower and spices, and chana masala is chickpeas and spices. Really excited. And some chapati. I'm so hungry.
Spicy.
Try the 7-Eleven egg salad. We love it here in the Asian countries. So good.
So good. Kind of tastes different from the Japanese one.
Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie.
Eat and one
Bubble waffle.
bubble waffle. Wow.
Thank you.
All that for only about $6 or $7. Fried noodles and an egg waffle.
2 tickets. Oh, it's only 8 Hong Kong dollars. Hey. Hey.
Thank you. While we're waiting for the ferry, we're gonna try Hong Kong's egg waffles. They're called egg waffles because they're egg based, but they're also called bubble waffles because obviously they look like bubbles.
They look like a saran wrap.
Should I try it?
Yeah.
Very soft, doughy, and sweet. Really easy to pick off.
Ooh, like a little honey. There's like a little bit sweeter waffle. This is a typical Hong Kong food, right?
Yeah, like a dessert. It's green, which means the next ferry's here and it's time to go.
Everyone got up and just started hurrying, like jumped up.
Tell me, are you really
while I'm taking this sweet B-roll?
Yeah.
We're not having that. Just like that, we're off. We're sailing across the channel. It's probably no more than a quarter mile wide. And there's so many different boats, and it's really beautiful, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only a 5 to 10 minute ride, really quick, and it'll get us to Hong Kong Island.
Which is also looming with skyscrapers. It's not a super full ride. Boarding process was really simple, really easy. Oh, there's the horn. That was pretty dang neat, guys.
Yeah.
And now we made it to the other side of Hong Kong for the first time. And you can actually also cross it via metro underneath, which I think we're gonna do later. All right, but now we're gonna do the main tourist attraction here in Hong Kong. We're gonna go to the peak.
All right, let's try these noodles. They're just like fried noodles. Looks like with soy sauce or oyster sauce and a couple of veggies inside. For $7, you really can't beat it. Great portion sizes, savory, salty, delicious. All right, now we're doing pretty much the most popular thing to do here, or at least one of them, which is Victoria Peak. And to get there, we're taking the tram.
The architecture in Hong Kong is seriously like just next level. It's like any possible pathway, they just make as fun and creative as possible. And it's also modern.
All right, we're heading in. It's so steep. Like, we're going at a very, very steep incline.
Yeah, it's crazy.
As soon as you get off the tram, you're led straight into none other than another market mall area. Because, of course, why wouldn't there be another one? So we're here like right at sunset, and on this side you get an amazing view of it right over these hills and mountains and ocean. It's great.
It's wild. The sun's like blood red right now. You can like look straight at it. Hong Kong really is quite the breathtaking city. Like skyscrapers on both sides of the bay. It's just so dense too. Like high rises everywhere you look.
Up here on the peak, they also have a ton of different shops and restaurants. They have a candy store, Starbucks, Burger King, other coffee shops. You got a lot here.
Why is that 7-Eleven popping?
I was thinking the same thing. It's huge too.
This is literally a vending machine that can charge your phone. Like you pay $6 for an hour of phone charging. I've never seen a phone charging vending machine before.
Nice.
That's crazy. And I think you like put your phone in there.
which letter exit you're going out of?
Why do we have to take different letters?
Because there's different letter exits, and then that'll take you out of different parts of the station. You could literally enter one way and exit across the street 2 blocks.
That's convenient. They have like which way to look for traffic. The cars drive on the different side of the street from the US, so, and a lot of other places around the world. And so with a lot of travel here, a lot of international livers, people, I'm sure they have to put those.
We made it to the Sim Sha Tsui Promenade, which apparently is one of the best spots to watch the Symphony of Lights, which is the short light show that Hong Kong puts up once a night at 8 p.m.
Also, I mean, what an incredible view of the skyline.
The plan is to get some sparkling water or fuzzy and watch the lights while drinking it.
To cheers to the lights. I think we were on that hill up there today. Crowd gathering? I think we're in the right spot. What do you think about this light show?
It's kind of hard to see the lasers. Maybe it's better on a clear night sky.
So last night with the jet lag, we didn't make it past like, what, did we go in at like 6 p.m. or something?
Yeah.
And Reyka fell asleep at 7, so to be up at night, I just think if you're in Hong Kong, you gotta walk the promenade.
Super cool sphere behind me. We found out it's the Hong Kong Space Museum.
Reminds me of the Sphere in Vegas. A lot of fun stuff you just stumble upon here in Hong Kong.
That night, we rested big time because on our 3rd day,
We are doing an ultimate Hong Kong street food tour. Let's go.
Milk tea, ice, hot.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hong Kong style milk tea, also known as silk stocking tea, is a tea drink made from Ceylon black tea and evaporated milk. And the drink originated in the mid 20th century during the British rule of Hong Kong. And it was inspired by the British's afternoon tea. We got it from Lan Fong Yuan, which is the actual place that invented Hong Kong style milk tea. Oh man, guys. It's like as rich as coffee. That's so strong. It's like really strong black tea, and then you can taste the milk in there. It's condensed milk. Super creamy, super hot, steamy, fresh. Some of the best tea I think I've ever had.
It's really hot, guys. Really steaming. Interesting. I'm not much of a tea person, so I'm not a fan. But I do gotta say that it's not the worst tea I've had.
I thought you were gonna say it's the best tea you've ever had. Reyka does not like tea at all.
I don't like tea. It is definitely very creamy.
And they also have a green bench for artsy Insta pics. Should we sit down it? Lan Fong Yuan. First time in Central? Cool part of the city. And I feel like it's easy to write off Hong Kong as just one general city, but I think each neighborhood kind of has its unique culture and vibe. Okay, the next food's literally right around the corner. Let's go try it.
Let's go. What are we eating next?
I'm like, I was already sweating and then I had a hot drink and now I'm sweating way more.
We're really sweating. It's hot. It's humid here. Next up is Hong Kong's egg tarts, and we are at the innovator of these delicious desserts. It's actually ranked #1 by many locals, Tai Chung Bakery. Let's go. One egg tart, warm. Look, it like jiggles. An egg tart is a flaky, bready pastry with egg custard inside, and you might be surprised to find something like this in Hong Kong because it was originally made in England. And the difference between the Hong Kong version and the English version is that the English use vanilla and heavy cream for their custard, while the Hong Kong people use water. Yeah, it's warm. Not what I was expecting. Not as sweet as I expected it to be. It's a very subtle sweet, super buttery. I love the pastry part Look how circular it is. I love it. The consistency, soft but solid. I can't really explain it.
One place about Taichung Bakery specifically is that it actually rose in fame because the then governor of Hong Kong, Chris Patton, started frequenting it a lot. He like came around a lot, and he said it was the best egg tart in Hong Kong. Check that out. It's so jiggly. That is so eggy. Like you can taste the yolk, guys. Sugary, totally has pudding cup consistency. That's fantastic, guys.
This next one I'm super excited about.
All right. Signature.
Wonton. We're at Max Noodle, which was originally a food stall that got then converted into an entire restaurant. And we're having the signature wonton noodles, which have these amazing, like super skinny noodles on top and the wontons at the bottom. The wontons are filled with super juicy whole shrimp. And the sauce is kind of like a seafood sauce. I gotta try wonton. Gotta do it the traditional way. I give my chopstick game a C- at best.
Man, you got work to do.
The shrimp is very fresh. It's not really salty. I was kind of expecting a more salty taste, but the broth is very simple, I would say. I love this type of noodle.
Well, I think you can add sauce.
Wait, no way. This might be a game changer, guys. It's oyster sauce. Spicy. We gotta try this. Hold on. You need sauce in there, or it's just too simple. The sauce, game changer. Adds so much flavor to it. Adds kind of more of a saltiness that I really needed. All types of Asian noodles from all different countries. Probably one of my all-time favorite foods.
We forgot to mention they give us tea. This is just black tea. Like every restaurant serves tea throughout the meal.
I'll just do it too. Before you put it on. Okay.
Flavor in this is just so much more complex and satisfying, and it's cool too because instead of having the kitchen in the back, it's like in the very front with a street side window. 50 Hong Kong dollars later, and we had an amazing meal.
After going to several restaurants here in Hong Kong, I'm starting to notice a trend where they are like very much on schedule. Efficiency over service. All I'm saying is the food here in Hong Kong, particularly Hong Kong Central, has been insanely good so far. I can't wait to continue.
And we have a lot of the most iconic dishes coming, so you want to watch the end of the video.
The next dish we're gonna try is roasted goose, and we're actually going to Yacht Loke restaurant, which has 1 Michelin star. This will be cool.
I think this is the most full restaurant I've ever been in.
This place is so popular and there is so little space that you literally are sitting with strangers. What? Just like don't mess with her. 220 Hong Kong. Way more expensive than our last places, but this is Michelin star.
Thank you.
This is a lot of goose. I honestly don't remember ever eating goose before in my life, so this will be a first. It smells delicious, kind of like barbecue sweetie. All right, we switched seats so we could get a more dynamic shot, but this is the roasted goose. We got the upper quarter because they were out of just goose legs, but look at it. It is amazing. It has this beautiful glistening skin on top, and then it's juiciness inside. So apparently Yacht Loc roasts their duck 15 minutes longer than other places, and it like creates excess fat, and it looks delicious. Let's try it. Amazing. It just melts in your mouth, first off. It's so savory, buttery. I'm not much of like a turkey meat, like poultry kind of gal, but like, oh my word, I really enjoy this. The roasted goose just falls right off the bone. So delicious. I'm gonna pick it up with my hand. This might be wrong, but I don't care. Oh my word. How can something be so tender, yet so perfectly crunchy at the same time? I can see why it gets a Michelin star. Now again, I'm not a huge poultry fan. Like, I wouldn't eat turkey or goose or duck on an average day. But I gotta say, really good. One pineapple bun?
So this is a pineapple bun, and it's a kind of sweet bun predominantly popular in Hong Kong and also in Chinatowns worldwide. And despite the name, it does not traditionally contain pineapple, but rather the name refers to the look of the characteristic topping, which kind of looks like a pineapple. So the top of a pineapple bun is made of a dough similar to that of a sugar cookie. And the bread dough underneath is that which is used in Hong Kong style breads, which is softer, sweeter dough. And it's actually popular with breakfast or an afternoon tea, but we're having it at nighttime. It's essentially just a sweet bun with a crust on top, and it's phenomenal.
It's got a nice topping to it. I definitely kind of taste the sugar cookie elements to the crust. I like it. And then it's soft breadiness on the inside. I mean, look at how beautiful the bread looks on the inside.
Jeez, I'm making a mess. Huge mess, guys. Oh, the pigeons are loving it. Oh.
Oh my word.
Okay, dipping.
So my good friend from college, Joelle, is from Hong Kong, and she says that her favorite restaurant is McDonald's. So I gotta see what they have here. What's all the hype about?
Sides, they have sides.
Crispy thighs, just like the goose. It's like they have different stuff, but the same stuff. Ooh, they have a McCrispy bacon. Ooh, melon yogurt flavored soda. We decided to get a sweet and spicy crispy thigh because we have never seen anything like that in an American McDonald's. It is glistening. Wow. It also smells so delicious. Me and Wyatt both agreed. Like, as soon as we smelled it, we were like, dang. Hong Kong's really got the poultry game in check. It's got like this like spice to it. It's like really kind of spicy. Then it's got like a sweet undertone. I think that's why it's a sweet and spicy thigh. Way to go, McDonald's. You kind of killed it on this one. I think they should do this in the US, guys. Everyone should go to McDonald's and tell them, get the chicken thighs. I'm so full. I don't think I can eat another bite, but we do got one more thing left. I like the chicken actually better than the goose. Don't tell the Michelin restaurant. Now we're at Tim Ho Wan, which is literally in the train station, and we're gonna go get some dim sum. Two? Yeah. Okay.
The next dish we're trying is dim sum. Dim sum is a traditional Chinese meal made of small plates of dumplings and other snack dishes. And similar to the way that the Spanish have tapas that are shared, dim sum is usually shared between friends and family. We specifically chose Tim Ho Wan because it was once the cheapest Michelin star restaurant in the entire world. And we're gonna get two different types of dim sum. Okay, so yeah, one and one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tea, iced tea.
Yeah.
Sit down, order tea.
Sit down, orders tea.
She was like, tea. And I was like, no. She's like, yes. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. I'm gonna have pork buns, which are these beautiful round white balls of bread filled with barbecue Cantonese pork and sweet sauce. Let's try it. Yum! Like the bread itself is sweet, and then you have the sweet sauce on the pork, and it's so good. And then it's kind of got a savoriness to it as well. The pork is tender. It's so soft too. It doesn't taste like pulled pork in the States. Very different. I mean, the fact that it's like inside this piece of bread itself already makes it completely different, but it also has that sweet sauce on it that is delicious. I am really full right now, but I think I can score some room for these.
So awesome. So dim sum dumplings are traditionally steamed in bamboo bowls, and usually in the kitchen there's like towers. But yeah, so steamed mushroom and pine nut dumpling. We got 3 of them. They're steaming, look delicious. I love dim sum. It's interesting. It's like a rice outer shell casing. It's like see-through almost. You can like see the ingredients, which is kind of cool. And it's bigger than most dumplings that I've seen before.
Good.
That is phenomenal. I'm gonna order another one. We got 2 more. They're so good. All done.
I don't know if there's people in Hong Kong that actually do leftovers. I haven't seen it at any of the restaurants that we've been to. So I'd love to know in the comments if you're from Hong Kong or have been in Hong Kong or know anything about Hong Kong, whether they have takeout or like leftovers. Our meal was total 154 Hong Kong dollars, which is like what, 10, 15 bucks for a Michelin star. We went to 2 Michelin star restaurants today and they were both very reasonable.
These metro terminals feel bigger than most airports.
After 3 days of hard work, we decided to reward ourselves a little bit. Yep, that's right.
Welcome to Hong Kong
Disney!
We made it to Hong Kong Disneyland. Let's go explore. We made it into the park. We ended up getting e-tickets for $180 total for both of us, USD. And it's so exciting. It's actually around Halloween time. So they have it all decked out in pumpkins and the villains of Disney and bats and skeletons and all the things. I'm so excited. Main Street right in front of the Disney Castle and are having a great time. And now we're gonna go and enjoy the park. The Emporium has a ton of things to buy, all Disney themed.
Should I get that hat? It's a hot one here at Hong Kong Disney. I'm trying to find a hat. I feel like that's too small, right?
Small. It's cute. Could get that, Wyatt.
Does this have a Wyatt written on it? This one's a bit bigger.
Love that.
Is that too much?
We're sharing the Donald Duck one.
Wow.
Thank you.
Crazy, thank you.
I tried showing Wyatt all the other options, but he really just is stuck on getting Minnie ears.
Minnie has the coolest colors, guys. Mickey's are just like black. These are like sparkly and blue. So we made it. As you can see, it's the iconic castle. There are only 5 Disneylands in the entire world: California, Paris, Tokyo, Shanghai, and Hong Kong. Hong Kong was the first Disney in all of Asia. It's actually the smallest of the Disneylands, only being able to accommodate 32,000 people per day.
You're such a vibe with the hat on.
I feel like Disneyland is a unique place on planet Earth where everyone could just be kind of goofy, literally goofy, you know, if they have a goofy hat, and people, it's just accepted, you know?
Yeah. There are 8 different lands here at Hong Kong Disney, and we are going to visit all of them, starting with Tomorrowland. going by fast. It's like nothing, 20 minutes. One thing that I think is super cool is even though they have it in a different language, they also have it in English, like all the like recordings and things.
And may the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
You excited?
So excited.
Space Mountains. He's just going into a black pit.
Over your nonsense vessels and make the jump down in the
What a fun start to the day. That was so fun because not only was it a roller coaster, it also was indoors and there were like lights and like we felt like we were like legit in space and lasers.
Yeah. Two Americans with a camera on the ride. Okay, yo, I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, I know. I was literally thinking the same thing. Wow, that's satisfying. All right, time to visit Tony Spark at the Iron Man Experience ride.
I'm gonna say Tony Spark.
Yeah.
It's Tony Stark.
So this ride requires glasses.
Let's go. Should I put these over my other glasses? Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was sweet. We saved the day. I think we're gonna leave Tomorrowland. We have 7 more lands to experience.
We actually get to go through the castle to our next land. So fun. We made it to Fantasyland and it's super cute. It's right behind the castle. It seems like this is definitely the place for little children and families with little children. They have a Cinderella themed carousel, the classic Dumbo ride, and a Winnie the Pooh ride as well, restaurants. It's a cute vibe. Looks like we're in Arendelle from the Frozen movie right now.
So cool. Guys, it's totally Scandinavia. They have Viking ships.
I'm getting a little worried we're not going to make it to all the lands, everybody.
Why don't you just let it go?
Wow. Short.
Yeah, if it was 5 times that length.
Like the shortness of it was fun, it was just really short.
Especially for that long of a wait, but I think that's just because it was a brand new ride.
We stopped by Northern Delights and we got a cute little celebration cake for 55 Hong Kong dollars and it has Olaf on it!
Looks like carrot cake.
Carrot cake, yeah, with like a little frosting inside or cream. It looks too good to eat, like I don't want to ruin it. Sweet, it's nice and kind of cold, which is good because it's really hot right now.
So carrot cake, zucchini bread, any like vegetable turned into a dessert is always my favorite. It's phenomenal. Should I have Olaf?
No! Is he good? Is he chocolate?
White chocolate. Sorry, Olaf.
One thing we didn't know about Hong Kong Disney before coming here is that they have water fountains and like water bottle dispensers everywhere around the park. Totally recommend bringing a water bottle because then you can just fill it up for free.
We had to buy this, it was like $6, right?
$6.
And now we're gonna go to Toy Story.
When you're inside Toy Story Land, it's literally like you're the size of a toy. Everything's so big. It's wild.
It's like you're going on a race.
RC Racer!
The line is like a go-kart track.
Epic!
Yeah.
Best ride in the park so far.
We obviously can't film it, right? Because you're like harnessed in and going upside down.
I was so shocked at how vertical we were going.
Yeah, it goes really fast too. But that was, I think, my favorite ride yet.
RC Racers?
RC Race in Toy Story Land, that was sweet.
We're now at Mystic Point, which is a smaller land within the park, and it's basically supposed to be a like uncharted rainforest that has like supernatural things going on in it.
Peaceful. It's a peaceful respite from the chaos that is Disney. But I think we're gonna go up to Mystic Mountain. What?
Mystic Manor,
Mystic Manor.
which I think is Hong Kong Disney's version of Haunted Mansion.
Confidant.
That was so fun. I don't know, I didn't really have very many expectations going into that ride. It's like a dark ride, so it's very experiential. You like sit in a chair and kind of just like watch the story happen. So fun.
Yeah, so you go through a bunch of different rooms and everything comes to life because this music box was touched by the monkey.
Yeah. What's so cool about that ride too is that not only do you see stuff, but like there's like 4D elements to it. Like there was this cannon that like went off and a puff of air blew on me and it like I legit screamed.
Yeah, you did. Shoot! The next land we're at is called Grizzly Gulch. It's supposed to be sort of a frontier western US town in the High Sierras. They have a runaway mine car ride. They have a bunch of saloons. There's geysers, supposed to be like Yellowstone, right?
It's raining, so we're seeking refuge under this chicken tender place.
We're in the saloon.
This saloon. No, the Lucky Nugget.
I feel like you should be wanted. I think you're Rattlesnake O'Reilly. Give your best, like. Gonna keep exploring though. Should have brought an umbrella, actually. Everybody else has one.
We're not letting the rain stop us. We're going to the House of Villains, which looks like it's kind of like a Halloween theme thing. Specialty show specifically during Halloween time, and it's obviously with all the villains, which was super cool, but there's a lot of different shows too all around the park.
Yeah, I think I saw Hades, Queen of Hearts, the Evil Queen.
And of course Cruella de Vil, which is the main star.
For sure. You killed that.
Oh my word, it was so stressful. They barely spoke English. They spoke English. They're like, you know what you're doing, right? I was like, no. You can get blood near the villain's place.
What kind of blood is it? Oh, don't know the kinds. That's fun. So now, finally, we are at the last land of Hong Kong Disney. This is Adventureland. It kind of fits because it's right after the rain just stopped. It's kind of misty and jungly, you know? But we're gonna go on the main ride here in Adventureland, and that is this Jungle River Cruise. Kind of reminds me of Jungle Cruise with The Rock. Anybody seen that movie? Boat ride.
Disney has a parade that goes down Main Street, USA, and we were lucky enough to hit it right now.
Sounds like it's starting. Yeah. Nice.
So intense.
If you're still here, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. We really hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we did making it. And this is definitely one of those places that we know we'll be coming back to soon. Click that subscribe button if you want to follow us on our journey to 50 countries. But in the meantime, take care.